What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy DJ Why Now, DJ Why Now podcast, and my co-host Miss Keenan, aka Wifey.
What's up, y'all? It's good.
Today's subject and topic is going to be about incarceration / death row.
Woo! So this is a topic.
Yep.
This is a different type of topic.
Yep.
Incarceration and inmates being on death row. That's something that is never really talked about in. No way. It hasn't been talked about in a while.
Yeah. To me, I'm against somebody playing God's role.
I am too.
They committed a crime. I understand they got to be punished. They got to be held accountable for it. But putting somebody to death, who tells people, or who tells the other person or the judge to say you're going to be
that it's okay
death? It's okay to put somebody.
I mean, you know what it is. It's like, we all have our shortcomings. We all have done things that's not appropriate. But it says we're not supposed to murder. So where is it that it's okay to take somebody else's life for something that they've done? I mean,
because at the end of the day, they're going to be judged. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be judged. You know what I mean? Like I said, they got to be held accountable for what they have done. You get what I'm saying? So
I mean, don't you think doing the time in jail would be something holding them accountable?
Exactly. That's
opposed to there are people who've done heinous crimes. I mean, you have people who's murdered. You have people who's done so many different things to other people's families and relatives and neighborhoods. But you have so many people that have done so many things, but it's like to actually say, who are we to judge? Who are we to say that this person deserves a death penalty?
Yeah.
Where is it written that they say I think they're serving death in jail while they locked up.
Yeah, I think
jail is like death.
Yeah, true in some way, because you know what I mean. You're away from your loved ones.
Yes.
You're away from the community. You're away from the outside world.
You're away from females, and some of y'all females away from males.
Yeah, so that's punishment right
there.
That's punishment.
That's enough punishment right there.
But I don't believe that somebody should take God's role and say, you know what I mean,
right.
Somebody should be put to death because of a crime they committed.
Because you know what? I hate to say it, but abortion, that's taking somebody's life.
That's true. I'm against abortion myself.
That's taking somebody's life.
I'm against
what I mean? And
I'm against that too.
No offense to anyone, but I feel like that is another way of doing it too. But it's like when it says you must not murder, you must not murder. That's just one thing that's just I couldn't even kill a fly, to be honest with you. When I'm cooking my chicken on the stove and I see that little chicken, that little turkey in the pan or that chicken in the pan, I be like, oh my God. It's just like, this thing was once alive, now it's not here no more. But it's going back to the situation with the incarcerated inmates. I mean, I understand, people do things, like people have done things over the years, and if you're doing time that you can't get back, that's a punishment within itself.
Well, that's a punishment within itself when they say you got 25 to life.
If you got 25 to life, that's life.
Or it's punishment when they say, you got life without parole.
See?
You never coming home. You're going to die in jail. Or prison.
For me, that's just.
But what comes with the? Some states like Texas and all that, like Alabama and all that, what they come with? We're gonna put you to death.
Right. I think about that too.
I think that's outrageous.
And then the ways they do it is either lethal injection.
Or some states do the gas.
The gas, yeah.
I don't think they. I think it took the electrical chair a long time ago.
That was kind of heinous. I feel like that electrical chair thing, for anybody to go out like that, that's a little extreme. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, it just, you commit a murder, you do something to someone. It's not forgiving. You know what I mean? It's unforgivable. You know what I mean? You have to. That's between you and God. That's His judgment. That's where He steps in there. But like you said, DJ, why not? Who are we to judge? Who are we to say? Who are we as human beings to put the stamp on and say, this person getting murdered?
Because he murdered somebody else.
Because he murdered somebody else.
And don't say, you know what I mean, that's all right that he murdered somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I just told you, he got to be, you know what I mean, somebody that committed crime got to be held accountable for their actions. I'm not saying go out and, you know what I mean, it's all right to go out and kill. I'm just saying that I'm against the death penalty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He made a mistake. Not even a mistake. He made a crime. He did a crime. He murdered somebody. But you also murdering. You know what I mean? You punishing that person. But technically, this don't make no sense. The person committed a crime. He murdered somebody. He goes to court. He's judged. He found guilty. All right. Mm-hmm. Then on top of that, if you give him the death penalty, you're a murderer too. Right.
That's what I'm saying. So what makes your situation so different? You see what I'm saying? You this person is in jail for murder, right? The judge is saying, okay, well, you know what? Murder this person. You just as guilty as he is.
Exactly. Because you taking another.
You doing the same thing.
Because you taking another life.
It's I know it could be different ulterior motives to do things and handle things in certain ways, but it's like I think it could be different ways to handle things. I mean, if you say you're gonna give somebody life.
Or life without parole.
Life without parole. I think that's enough because you're not even seeing your family, some of them.
Yeah, because most of your family ain't gonna trust me.
Like your family not coming.
Oh my God. Trust me. Being locked up, you know what I'm saying? Your friends is not coming to see you. That's one thing. The people that you hang out with, that you know what I mean, that you chill out with every day, that everybody you so-called selling, you know what I mean? Yeah, they so-called selling drugs or being on the block, y'all laughing, y'all doing this.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You get locked up, they forgot about you.
Absolutely.
They still doing the same thing that you was out here doing already. They doing the same thing. They ain't putting no money on your books, nothing like that. So,
but I feel like that's just like with inmate itself, because you have some people that's loyal. You know what I mean? You do have some people that'll stick around for you for a little while, but then after a while it's like come on, you know what I mean? Like it's,
being locked up is lonely.
It's very lonely. Yes,
the only person that's really gonna be there is your family. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Your mother, your father, your sister. Not even your cousins. Your cousins never gonna be there for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But your mother will, your father will. If you're married, your wife will. You know
depending. Because you know what?
If you got a girlfriend, she might be there for a couple.
Let's just say this.
If you got a girlfriend, she might be there for a couple of months.
And she might not. I mean, that's the downside of it. It's like, when you get locked up, you expect somebody to hold you down. Somebody to be there for you, do your everything. And a lot of people not sticking around. Like, a lot of people like, you know what, I can't wait that long. I mean, I've seen some TV shows where allegedly some people held on for years. And I was like, wow, that's a long time. Like 10 years or 14 years and you waiting for your spouse to come home. But I guess it just determines that deep love that you have to have for the person, because it's just crazy.
I've been there and done it. I know how a prison is. I know how jail is. I told you before, if I ever get locked in, I'm doing hard time, forget about me.
Yeah, right.
Cause listen,
it's different in that situation.
Nah, because listen.
It's different.
Listen, when you get locked up and you doing hard time, you still living, but your life stops.
But you know what?
You still listen. You ain't hear what I said.
You
still living, but your life stops. You know why your life stops? Because you ain't out here in society. You ain't out here, you know what I mean, making money for your family. You know what I mean? Your family got to give you money. They hard on working money. Get them and take care of you in jail. When you in jail, your family in jail too.
I was just about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? They doing time.
Because you know what?
They doing time with you.
You doing the same time with the person, whether they know it or not.
Because guess what? You got to put money on the phone. They got to put commissary books every week or every month.
And nowadays, a lot of people don't have it. You know what I mean? Like the way this economy is and the way everything is running in this we losing money.
That's why
land, world we living in.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people don't have it.
But yeah, let me talk to these young cats out here, man. These young sort of want to be thugs.
School them, DJ White, school them.
Y'all out here doing all these crimes and thinking it's funny, thinking it's joking games. But when you get behind that wall, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. Your friends that you running around with, you think it's cool doing crimes and all that. You the one that get caught. You the one that's gonna get caught, and they still are gonna be out here living their life, and you out here and you in there behind walls, wishing and crying. Talking about I wanna go home, I wanna go home,
crying.
I wanna go home. And you doing even 5 years. 5 years is a lot of time.
That's a lot of time. Especially for somebody young.
Listen.
For somebody young?
1 year is a lot of time. It's a lot of time.
Oh my God.
Being behind that wall, period, is a lot of time. That's why you should go, you know what I mean, do the right thing. Go to school, graduate, get a job, work, provide. That's a real gangster right there. That's a real gangster. Take care of your family. That's a real gangster right there. Providing for your girl, providing for your wife. That's a real gangster.
Do those inmates that's on death row, right? And maybe you guys can help us with this in the comments. Y'all can leave a comment. Do the family members approve of the way they are, what's the word I'm looking for? The way they are handled during the process. Like, do the family members really sit back and say, you know what, I'm okay with this, I'm going to sign off for them to kill my child or my cousin or my family member by lethal injection? Or does it just all come from the state?
It comes from the state. The family and nobody got nothing to do with that. It comes from the state. The judge, when you found guilty, they said, they hit that thing, the gavel, boom. We found
that
you.
Little arm and hammer gavel.
Such and such. We found you guilty, and I sentence you to life without parole, and plus the death penalty. The state, the family got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? Then you hear the background, his family crying. You know what I mean? Ooh, and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? The family don't got nothing to do with that. It's a state that got something to do with that. It's just
crazy. I mean, like, it's just.
And then when you're on, and then some people don't talk about this. When you're on death row, you locked in a room 23 hours a day, every day.
And you can't see a family members, I heard.
All year round.
I heard they won't let you have conjugal visits, and I'm like, wait a minute. 23
hours a day, 1 hour, and then when you come out for 1 hour, you're not even outside with the rest of the people. You just in a box with concrete all the way around. Then they got a little opening for you to just look.
That's like being in the hole. But you know what? That being in the whole business too. I feel like that's something like a torture chamber too, because it's the way these judges do things and the way these.
Well,
I understand.
Being in the hole is two different. I mean, it's a whole different thing. Being in the hole is like it's basically
solitary confinement. You're in there by yourself.
You're in there by yourself. Yeah. Same thing. 23 hours.
Y'all seen them jail movies?
23-hour lockdown. 1 hour out. You know what I mean? You can't have no contact.
They be butt naked in there pouring water on you. No, do they really be doing that?
No.
I think that's like that reminds me of like slavery time, locking somebody up like that and just
you're not
torturing them mentally and physically.
Nah, that's TV. You're not butt naked in the room and stuff like that. No.
They be showing too much of that on TV.
Nah, they just take your stuff away from you. Like you can't get no magazines. You know what I mean? You own
no tissue. You can't even use a bathroom. There's a bathroom in there.
Yeah, you can get tissue. Basically, what solitary confinement is, you just in a room by yourself for 23 hours out of the day. You get 1 hour out. You get what I'm saying? To go into like a little room, and you just, you know what I mean? It's big walls, and you just walk around, and you can look up and you see the sky and stuff like that. They have a little basketball, but you only spend that recreation. You only spend an hour, and you come back. There's no TV in there. Like you can't watch no TV. They might give you a magazine, or they might just give you a Bible. You just read. You know what I'm saying? You got covers, you got a mattress. You know what I'm saying? You got everything. They just take It's just punishment. You might do 60 days and you might do 90 days. It's just punishment. Something that you did in prison. You know what I mean? They might put you in there just to punish you. You know what I mean? It's a jail within. It's a jail within a jail. You know what I mean? You just locked in the room, and it's basically you're on punishment. You can't get no commissary. You can't, you know what I mean, do what other people, you know what I mean, in the population that you in. You know what I mean? The population, you just, you know what I mean? You just confined.
So it's the whole difference
between.
So it's the whole difference between being in jail and in prison.
Well, two different things. Being in jail, you just, you know what I mean? Jail is jail. You just waiting, you know what I mean? If you have done a crime, you know what I'm saying? You just waiting to see a judge, or you just waiting to be sentenced. You know what I'm saying? That's what jail is. Jail is just, if you committed a crime, you probably, you know what I mean, judge might say, well, you do 3 months in jail. Or if you committed a crime like a felony and stuff like that, like a murder or attempted robbery, you know what I'm saying? Basically, jail is you just waiting to see a judge, or you just waiting to be sentenced to go to prison.
This making me want to take up law. Cause this is a lot, like it's a lot of stuff that we just don't know. Like we don't know. We don't think about doing investigations on it until it happens to one of our loved ones, until it happens to us. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of things. It's a lot of education out there that we gotta get. That we need to have before we get in these situations. Cause you know, it's a lot that's going on. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I don't understand, like how I could put this too.
We're going to take a shot to this. DJ, why not?
Some people just love to go to jail, man. I don't understand that. Jail is whack.
First off, the stories that they say about that.
You can't make no money in jail. Your life is on a standby. You know what I'm saying? You can't make no money. You're around a whole bunch of men in jail. The women that you do see, the CEOs, they telling you what to do. You know
you know what the thing is too? It's like a lot of people can't listen to that. A lot of kids don't listen to their parents, but you'd rather listen to somebody who tell you what to do in jail. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. If you really sit back and think like that, if I could listen to my parents, I'd be in a better place. Opposed to listen to what somebody telling me to want to get up and wash my butt, clean my room, eat my food, go outside. Like, if you don't like taking authority from nobody.
What time to go to bed?
It ain't nothing like your freedom. It ain't nothing like coming and going when you want to.
Exactly. It ain't nothing like your freedom. Coming when you want to.
Getting to walk around your house naked if you want.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I mean, the little stuff is so important in life. You know what I mean? The little stuff is so important in life. It's just.
It's whack to go to jail. It's whack. It's easy to get in there, but it's hard to get out. But
that part.
It's whack, bro. It's whack.
That part.
It's whack.
That's right.
It's whack to go to
That's
jail.
right.
You know what I mean? Like I said, to sum it all up, your life is on a standby.
Yes.
That's it, and that's all.
And it's just not your life on a standby. It's your family member's life on a standby.
True. And I was just about to say that too. Just by you going to jail, you're not hurting nobody else but yourself and your family. Because your friends, at the end of the day, you want to be cool. You want a name for yourself. You want to be cool out here. You know what I mean? Oh, this is such and such. This is such and such. But guess what? They're gonna be the ones out here doing the same thing out here. You ain't missing nothing out here. You ain't missing nothing on the block.
There you go. It's like it's.
You're not missing nothing on the block.
I'm just like speechless because it's like so many things that I don't even know. I'm gonna do my investigation because baby, it is. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. A lot.
I'd rather do the right thing.
I would too.
Work, provide, make money.
Right. Anybody gonna tell me when I'm gonna have my last supper?
Because
it's just crazy. Like they say you get your last meal when you're on death row. What you gonna order?
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. So,
like, do they really give you that?
Yeah, they ask you that. What do you for your? And that's messed up too. What do you want for your life? You know what I mean? When you want to get when we put you to death, what you want? What's your last?
Before you go, what's your last thing you want to eat?
I don't want nothing to eat.
You ain't
nobody die. Come on, like that's the kicker too.
I think that's just like, it's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. Your last memory will be a plate of food. Not even a family member. They could see you. They could watch you. See, you know, the preliminaries of what's going on, but you can't even get a hug. You can't even get a I love you or nothing.
No, they can't touch you. And on top of that too, they can't even have contact. You know what I mean? When they on death row, they cannot have.
You can't even get no
contact visits. You got to see them behind the wall. No, you got to see them behind the glass.
They can't even.
And the telephone. You talk behind the glass, and you talk on the telephone.
No, it's a no for me. It's a no. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, but
it's definitely a no for me. No.
That's why it's not cool to commit a crime unless your hand is forced to. You know what I mean? To commit.
I mean,
something.
You just now. That's like somebody making a mistake.
Not even somebody making a mistake. Not even somebody making a mistake. If you got to defend yourself, you got to defend yourself.
That's
you get what I'm saying?
Now see, that's different. If you defend yourself,
you got to defend.
You want to,
not hold on. Sorry to cut you off, but not even defending yourself. You got to defend yourself, because you ain't gonna let nobody do no harm to you. But also, I ain't gonna let nobody do harm to my family either.
Right. And
that's the only time I'm going back to jail.
And then that's when the judge is looking like, oh, he committed a crime. He committed a crime. And then what's the word we say? Death row. And you like, I'm innocent. I did this to protect my family. So I think it should be a balance in this somewhere. Because I believe that, some people, they do things for a positive meaning, but it can get misconstrued into, oh, this person just attacked. No.
Well, that's what comes into investigation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no self-defense law in New Jersey, right? Let me break it down to you. There's no self-defense law in New Jersey, but if somebody break in my house and I feel fearful, if I feel afraid for my life,
you feel threatened,
and I feel threatened, or I feel my family life is threatened.
Is it okay to bear arms? Like, is it?
Yeah, it's okay to bear. Listen, I'm gonna explain to you. It's okay to bear arms. You get what I'm saying? But that person have to be in the house, and you know what I mean. Whatever you say, you fighting with them, you grab a knife, you stab him, you kill him. But that person have to be inside the household. He can't half his body cannot be out the door. Or have his, you know what I mean?
And his back can't be turned.
His back can't be turned.
Yeah.
Have his feet and have his body cannot be at the door.
Once his back is turned and he's running away,
you gotta let him go.
You gotta let him go.
Yeah. But if he's in your house and he fighting you inside your household, and you grab something, you hit him upside the head, or you grab a knife, you stab him, you get him saying, and you, God forbid, you kill him, and the cops come, I'm still gonna go to jail. I'm still gonna go to jail for that. I'm still gonna go to jail that
and
night.
That's sad.
Until they do their investigation and you're like, well, the person was in his house. He grabbed something. He had to defend himself. And then once they do all that, I might be justified for that. Get what I'm saying? But if the person, like she said, the person got running away, you gotta let the person go because he's running away. He's running away from the crime.
Because it's like now it's flip side. So it's like now he becomes a victim.
Exactly.
I was talking to somebody
it's not like that no more.
I was talking to somebody, they told me that, and I said, well, Dad, what if you're in a situation and you drop your gun and this person dropped their gun and and I'm standing here, it's my job to protect you. And it's just me and you. Like, if I pick that gun up and I shoot this guy, am I in trouble? The person said, yeah. I said, what? They said, because first off, you gotta say, stop, freeze, whatever the case may be. But I don't want to get into too much of what I do. But it's just like, you gotta be very cautious about everything you do in life, because it always backfire on you. And it could be a positive thing you're doing, but it could backfire on you for just helping.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people don't want to help.
Yeah. And on top of that, they just passed a law. right now, through all 51 states, they just passed a law about this. You know, because you know they be having active shooters now. You know what I'm saying? So like, say you working somewhere, and it's an active shooter. He going around the building or going around whatever. He going around supermarkets, a public place, and he killing people. You get what I'm saying? If you take that person out, you're not gonna get in trouble for it.
What?
You're not gonna get in trouble for it. If you capable.
I mean, somebody gotta stop him, but
if you capable of stopping that person for killing other people.
But the thing is,
you're not gonna go.
But the thing is, it's like it's the approach on how you do it. It's how you take them out. You know what I mean?
No. It's
really
any means necessary. If, like I said, if he's an active shooter and he's going around killing people. Like in the shoot, like say Buffalo, New York. Remember the guy who was going around? He was shooting up the supermarket and he killed all those people.
Okay.
No, it's not allegedly.
I was saying that
it really happened. You know what I'm saying? And say you in the supermarket and you have a weapon on you or something like that, and you could kill that person. You could kill that person because he's
a threat to other people's society.
A threat to other people, and he's a threat to you. So you could kill that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even in New Jersey. Say if you go shot right one day, you know what I mean, and there's an active shooter in there, you know what I'm saying? You got something on you, and you can take that person out. You're not gonna get in trouble for that.
I will take them out. Trust and believe me, I would. Trust and believe me.
It's a law now. It's a law.
Oh my gosh.
It's a law. And if you I've been reading up on it too. On top of this too, if you work in buildings, if you work in schools and stuff like that, airports. If you work,
oh my God,
if you dealing with the community or you know what I mean, a big building and stuff like that, you're supposed to have that training. They're supposed to train you. Get what I'm saying? If an active shooter do come in,
I think that would be smart.
If an active shooter
would be absolutely smart because they train for everything else, like in the medical field. Like if you see somebody
pass out, the police.
No, I know what you're saying. Like I think that everything should have training for it. You know what I mean? Like I think that everybody should have a chance to, get the education on that because it's important. Like you never know when you are in a situation and you need to save not just yourself but somebody else, like you said. I definitely agree with that. I really do agree with that. I do.
Nah, it's a law, and I talked to somebody, you know what I mean, and he was like, I didn't believe it at first, but it's a law now. It's an active shooter law. If you're a citizen and if you keep it cool, if he's going around shooting up the spot or killing people or whatever, if you capable of taking that person out and killing that person,
that's what's called a hero.
You would not get in trouble for that.
That's what niggas call a hero. Yeah.
You're not getting in trouble for that. It's a law for that now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's still not cool to go to jail. Though.
It's still not cool to go to jail. Please don't go to jail.
It's still not cool to go to jail.
And it's still, we're gonna do our research on these laws about this death row because that's so deep. I mean, like, it's so deep.
Yeah,
because so many innocent people have been.
Oh, let's talk
about
that too.
A lot of innocent people.
Let's talk about that too.
They say make the phone call. Let's talk about. And before they make that phone call, they taking you out.
Let's talk about this too. Don't get it messed up too. It's a lot of innocent people that's locked up.
Yes.
A lot of innocent people that's locked up. Come on, you watching news. You see this guy spent 25 years or 37 years in jail.
When the city say, "Oh, we sorry,"
and then turn around, you know what I'm saying, and they say, "Oh, he didn't commit the crime."
And look how much time he sat there. That's that and that person.
It's a lot of innocent people that's locked up in jail right now.
I was watching the thing where a man got out of jail.
Especially from back in the especially from back in the day. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people from the 70s. I'm just gonna speak on it. From the late 60s going on to the 70s. There's a lot of people that's still locked up to this day that's innocent because it's two things they ain't had. They ain't had the right information,
or the money.
Or not even about the money. The right information or the right investigator to investigate, or on top of that, you know what I'm saying, or DNA. Get what I'm saying? Or the right forensics. There's a lot of people that's locked up to this day. That's in the late 60s and the late 70s.
It was a man that had got locked up, and I seen this on YouTube. Let me tell you,
Even today, it's a lot of
This man broke out of jail and went and started his family for years. They couldn't find him for years.
No.
They couldn't find him.
No. It's not about.
But he changed his identity. He changed his identity.
No, it's not.
It was something he did when he was.
Let me tell you what he did. It wasn't. I seen that on YouTube.
They found him and brought him to jail.
No. I mean, listen. Let me tell you. No, let me tell you what happened. It's not about that. Let me tell you what happened.
Oh my God.
He went to court. They found him guilty because he done. You know what I mean? He said he committed the crime. He committed that crime, but they gave him something saying, you have to turn yourself in, or we're gonna come and get you and lock you up. Right? He waited 3 months. 3 months. He waited, and they said he waited in his house for 3 months, and nobody never came to lock him up. So he changed his life around. He got married. He started a family.
Yeah, that's the guy.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like. But they thought he was already in jail. They thought he was serving his time. He a real savage. Until something happened. I forget what happened. They found out that he wasn't in jail. You get what I'm saying? And they locked him up. You get what I'm saying? And stuff like that.
And he an old man. He was an old man. He was an older man.
They locked him up, right? But he was doing. But this is the good thing. See how you change your scenarios and see how you change your life around. Because he did a couple of months and he got out. Get what I'm saying? Because people was talking about him. People was signing partitions for him and stuff. Because they said he was doing stuff for the community. Because he changed his life around. He was guilty for the crime. He said I was guilty for the crime. He made a mistake, and he said I turned my life around. You know what I'm saying? He was coaching football. He was doing stuff for the community. He had a family. He had kids. He had everything. You know what I'm saying? But he changed himself around, and he did a couple months in prison. And then the judge they did appeal to it. They overturned it. And he was like, "Listen, look at his track record. Since he been that one time he got in trouble, but look what he been doing. Look what he been doing. Look what he been doing." And the judge was like, "You know what? You're right. I'm gonna let him go."
Absolutely. So there is positiveness, you know what I mean?
It is positive. You know what I mean? Look at me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did a whole 360. My family will tell you that boy did a whole 360. I don't know what happened to him. Yeah, I went to prison too. That's what happened to me. I went to prison. I was like, this is not the lifestyle for me. This is not the lifestyle for me. That's what I did. I went to prison and I turned myself around after I went to prison. This lifestyle is not for me.
Right. It's not. It's
working, having a family, providing for your family. That's the gangster right there.
That's the gangster right there. So y'all, with that being said, this is Miss Keena.
It's your boy DJ Lana.
And leave some comments.
Yeah, if y'all like this video, leave some comments. We want to hear back from you. We want to hear different, you know what I mean?
Tell us what you think.
You know what I mean?
Tell us what y'all think.
About this death row situation. I don't think nobody should murder somebody if they commit.
And remember, the words of Tupac, only God can judge.
Because they commit a crime, they murder somebody. I don't think the state have the right to come back and murder.
What's y'all views on this? Let's talk about it. Peace out, y'all.